Yeah, Chatter also wanted me to look at this. Kick teams up with OTK subsidiary to launch fast track partnership program for streamers. Completely coincidentally, apparently, at this point. Streaming platform Kick is set to partner up with OTK One True King subsidiary Crossrealms Inc. In collaboration with a Kick partner Fast Track. As the name suggests, the program aims to help smaller streamers bypass standard requirements to speed up their Kick partner application. For those unaware, Crossrealms Inc. is a marketing branch created by Texas-based content and streaming group OTK. This subsidiary main objective is to promote and foster growth of creators, brands, game developers, and publishers in one collaborative ecosystem. Speaking of the program with Kick, William Lucas, advisor at Crossroads Inc. said, "Our goal with Kick and our partners as a whole is to be a transparent approach to not gatekeep opportunities between brands and creators. This is only the beginning. I can't wait to see where this partnership goes and how we expand." So that is quite interesting that this is happening around the time where Tectone and Asmongold are floating moving to Kick.
Crossrealm have launched this new fast track partnership program with Kick. And it takes you to this website that you can apply. It looks relatively okay as a website that basically says you can skip these general steps to get partners as long as you have over 100 CCV. Now, this is, again, a weird press release, but I did take a look.
Like, this isn't for small streamers, by the way. That article is incorrect. This is an AI Sports Kitty article. This article is wrong. This is for large streamers, right? It just means you can skip having 300 hours streamed, and you can just go straight to being partnered. It's to pull large streamers from other platforms onto Kick. That was the case. Social media manager left, citing direction of the company. Yeah, I saw. This also happened in March, though. It was a few months ago. I wonder why this didn't get any attention.
Now, this is, again, a weird press release, but I did take a look at their Twitter account here for Crossrealm. They have tweeted this out as well, and the people that follow this account are all the heavy hitters at Mythic Talent. Operations, Azarian, Talent Manager, Biz Dev Manager at Mythic, Associate Director of Sales at Mythic, the CTO of Mythic, the Associate Director of Talent at Mythic, and the CEO co-founder of Mythic, who is in fact referenced in this press release as saying they're excited to help bring Kick's new partner fast track program to creators across the industry, says William Lucas. So, yeah, kind of an interesting thing. I'm surprised there's not a lot more people talking about this right now, but it does seem that Kick and OTK, through a subsidiary, have partnered up.
So it kind of makes sense why OTK affiliated people. You may be like, oh, well, Asmongold and Tectone are no longer in OTK. They're still covered by Mythic Talent. They're not separate. It's not like Asmongold is not covered by Mythic Talent. They're still covered under Mythic Talent. They're still covered under this agency. So it's not surprising that they're doing this. So yeah, in conclusion, shout out Twitch for doing this thing. The second funniest thing. Before we move on, let's see this. Asmongold was shocked after making nearly 40K in his first 2 Kick streams. This is Dexerto doing an ad for Kick, by the way. Full stop. You watch Tom McDonald? Is there a new Tom McDonald? Like, this is an ad for Kick, which is, again, Asmongold said he didn't get a special deal. He said he's just going there as a regular streamer on the partner program, which you can choose to believe if you want to. This is just an ad for Kick. You're not making the same amount of money in 2 streams than you do in a month on Twitch in perpetuity. Even if you're Asmongold. If that was true, why are people leaving? Why didn't Your Rage speak about like Kick payments?
Let me tell you one thing. I don't even think I'm allowed to say this. I still haven't gotten paid my last like payment or 2 from Kick. I ain't gonna cap. It's December. Listen,
yeah, this is also probably additional deal money. No, I think genuinely, I think Kick is inflating the numbers. But the goal is not to like make Asmongold stream fully on Kick. The goal is for small streamers, right, who are looking at this Dexerto post to see, oh, I can make a bunch of money on Kick, and then they start streaming on Kick. That's what the goal is, right? That's what the goal is. It's like, oh, I can make $40,000 in 2 streams on Kick. Or for them, it's I can make as much money that I make in a month in 2 days on Kick. Yeah, I'm going to go there and do that. So now Kick is legitimized, even though that's not true. Because it doesn't even make any sense. It's like the saying that goes, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is, right? Very famous and popular saying. If it's too good to be true, then it probably is. If you can make how much money you make in a month on Kick, on Twitch, in 2 days, why would you not be doing that? Why would everybody not be doing that, right? Why would people who were making that money be leaving Kick to come back to Twitch, right? And I know this because Kick has sent me emails offering me thousands of dollars too. They've sent me an email saying, hey, Sean, you could make upwards of like 15,000 extra dollars a year if you were to stream on Kick. Have you considered it? Let's have a meeting on the books. Do I think that's true? No, I don't at all. But they have enough money to shell out for the most visible people on the platform. But when you join, it's literally crypto gambling. It's you see people doing crypto gambling, they make a bunch of money, you get in, and somehow, oh, now all the money is gone. You just got in a little bit too late. Ugh, everybody already just pulled their money out as soon as you joined. Isn't that crazy? Oh, isn't that wild? Oh, man, it's literally like that. That's what's happening here. It is a pyramid scheme. Yes, except that like there is a pyramid scheme that has a little bit of like seed money to start the pyramid up.
Two of them. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, bro. What is this? You don't know what, Panda? I did, yo, bro, like somebody gotta show it, somebody gotta say it. I know Tectone was talking about multiplicatives. I'm looking at numbers. I show you the fucking graph. You want to see the graph? We put it down. So there it is. That's 2 days. That's 2 motherfucking days. Oh my god. And that's not even being exclusive to Kick. That's insane, right? And so anyway, yeah, I think maybe that's why I was thinking about, like, yeah, donate $2,000 that time I die and
Anecdotally, I think he's getting a kickback. Genuinely, he says he doesn't have his own specific deal. Anecdotally, I think he's getting a kickback. Because there's no reason for him to do this, by the way. There's nothing that he gains from doing this outside of being like, man, everybody should get on Kick.
Dark Souls, like, it's not really a big deal. And anyway, does that include the partner program? Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it does. And there it is. It shows everything. And estimated income, I think the monthly is estimated. No, it's not estimated. They show, let me see if I can show this. Let me go back and double check. Yes. I don't know if I can show this. Too bad.
I can't even see it. Bro, it's so blurry.
So, there it is. And, yeah. That's so I'm making a bit more, right? Things are going to be a bit more, and I'm thinking...
I don't believe it.
Good, we've had a really good couple of days here. It's been a bit... And this is also, keep in mind, by the way, this is also with my stream, because we had so many people move over to the platform. As far as I know, on their back end, they are still fucked. That doesn't sound... That's probably not the right way to say that. But what I mean is that their system is overloaded from the amount of people that have signed up and started using the service. Okay? Let me just...
Wait, okay. If that's true, I think this is supposed to be like a flex for Kick. That's not good. That's really bad. It's supposed to be like, oh, I'm bringing so many signups that it's breaking their systems. Yeah, it's not supposed to break their systems. That's like the entire thing about having a system, is that it's supposed to handle loads of that size. Loads of that size. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be able to handle thousands of subscriptions a day, especially if you want to compete with like freaking Twitch. Oh, this is what Hassan said. Every single one of these accounts is basically doing promo for Kick, all blue checkmark power farmers. It's a way to try to lure people into streaming there. Kick dumps money into rich and famous streamers. Kick dumps money into rich and famous streamers' laps, causing the false belief the average Joe will also generate money. Yeah. If you're an up-and-coming streamer, try to use TikTok to grow as an audience. This will lead them back to Twitch or to YouTube streams. There is a reason why only weirdos stream on Kick. Twitch is the best community functions plus Rev. saying as someone who's been banned almost a million times. I will say Hassan's not incorrect, but he's also this is kind of an old person take. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this would have been true 3 years ago, 2 years ago when like Jinxie was popping. Chat, do you hear about Jinxie now? Do you hear what Jinxie got going on TikTok? No, exactly. No offense to Jinxie, right? It's just that what Jinxie did, and it worked very well. He has an established audience, he has a core community. Queso's still popping. Yes, Queso was popping, but not necessarily because he's still posting on TikTok now, but instead because he did that when it wasn't a benefit. And now he's still entertaining and he's still like growing his base normally from having the name, the established name recognition. Is it Vanilla Mace from TikTok? I don't know. All I saw from Vanilla Mace was the Ethan Klein thing that was on TikTok, to be fair. But I think what you need, less about posting on TikTok, because I think that it is useful, but it's too saturated now. Like when I'm scrolling on TikTok, I'm not seeing stream clips. There are people with millions of followers on TikTok who try to stream on Twitch. It doesn't work, right? Some do work, right? But the amount of followers and the amount of people that you need on TikTok to actually have an audience on Twitch is just diametrically opposed. To get an audience of my size on Twitch from TikTok, I would need to have like 800,000 to 1 million followers. And I don't have 800,000 to 1 million followers. And so if you do have 800,000 to 1 million followers, to higher than that, then yeah, you could easily get like 1,000 viewers on TikTok. You're not getting like 20K. You're not hitting like top 50, right? But you'll get 1K, you'll get 2K. You'll be chilling. But like for like the average Joe, if you're sitting with like 40,000, 50,000, even 100,000 followers, you're getting probably 100 TikTok viewers. You're getting probably 100 or so 100 or so Twitch viewers from that. And so I think that there's still some usefulness in this, but I think posting on TikTok is like old news. I would say if I had to guess what the next thing would be, because right now we're in like a holdover phase, a transition phase between like posting stream clips on TikTok and then whatever the next thing is. I think what the next thing may be is, I think Tips Out was correct when he said this, multi-streaming, very important, and YouTube Shorts, that's still in the tail end. I think YouTube videos in general, YouTube is always just the best thing to do. YouTube is always the best option for like discoverability. I don't understand why more streamers don't multi-stream. Laziness. Oh my God, these two chatters have been arguing about who is more famous, Greta Thunberg or Kai Cenat, for the last like 20 minutes. They've been going for the last 20 minutes about who is more famous, Kai Cenat or Greta Thunberg. Like I've been seeing them. I've been seeing them just go at it. And I've ignored, but like they've been going back and forth. This is what Eric is saying. Eric's saying it's hard to get folks off of TikTok and on other platforms. My TikToks can get 1 million views while only my best YouTube videos barely crack 10K. Only a few creators have done it super successfully. 100% agree with the advice, but it's tough to pull off. Yeah. I think that okay, this is what I will say. This is my advice. If I were to give my advice from my perspective, you as a small streamer need eyeballs. That's it. That is the only thing you need. You need eyeballs. You need people watching your content. You need people seeing your face, being aware of who you are. That is your biggest thing to get over as a small streamer. And so your content being in front of as many people as possible is a good thing. And so I think there is a usefulness into posting on TikTok, right? In the same way I think there's a usefulness in posting on YouTube Shorts. In the same way I think there's a usefulness to posting cut down YouTube videos from your Twitch stream. Things of that. You just want to make sure that people have content of yours to watch when people find you out for the first time. And streams are just kind of inaccessible to people. Because you're watching on YouTube, just wanted to say thank you for your commentary. Us YouTube watchers are here. YouTube viewers, welcome in. Hello, welcome to Twitch, by the way. I've gotten a lot of new YouTube subscribers since posting on YouTube. So I can speak from that perspective. You just need more people and more people to see your content. The latest video is a banger, not gonna lie. I think a lot of my videos have been bangers recently. Because I think a lot of my stream content has been bangers, right? Because I think my streams have been good pretty consistently for a while now. But the problem is, like, after those streams have ended, the content's gone. After those streams have ended, the content's gone and nothing happens from there. So there's a lot of good content that nobody's going to see, right? Because it's literally just sitting in an archive channel that nobody's looking for. And so cutting those streams down into bite-sized, digestible pieces that you can watch and things of that nature, you need that repertoire, right? You need to have a catalog of videos if you want to grow as a creator and not just as a TikToker or not just as a YouTuber. If you want to grow as a creator personality, you have to have a backlog of catalog of videos that when people watch one, they're like, I like this person's personality in this video. I'm going to see what else they're about. And they watch your other content as well, right? And that's what consistent video posting does. And it's slow going. I've only gained 1,000 subscribers since I started posting 4 days ago, but that's still 1,000 more than I had a week ago. I never understood why people make a vlog channel and a gaming channel. Why doesn't YouTube make a better channel directory or something? Because your audience is going to come for different content, right? People who come to watch my, people who arrive to watch this content will be taken aback by gaming content and may not watch it. And people who watch my gaming content may not like this other content that I'm doing. And it may fracture the audience. And then you'll get lower views overall.